Hey everybody, happy Thanksgiving. I am so excited. So I've been here for like the last 7 or 8 days. I don't even know what's today, Wednesday, for the last 7 or 8 days leading up to Thanksgiving. That's just tradition for me. Since I lost my mom 4 years ago, this is like her favorite holiday. So I really kind of just get quiet. But now, my big mouth, I'm ready to talk to you guys about the five most ridiculous myths about how you gain weight, if you gain weight during the holidays. And I'm actually using a new platform to go live. So I'm going to see if this is streaming to see if you all can join me. I'm on a couple of different platforms. So I am on YouTube in the She Is Well Tribe group, and then I think in the Women's Wellness Lounge. So I wanted to stream in a couple of different places, and I want to see if you guys can join me and join in on the discussion about what are your myths and what is your thoughts about gaining weight around the holidays. So typically we think of Thanksgiving as kicking off the holidays and worrying about our weight loss or our weight gain rather. But I like to back it up to Halloween when we truly start to indulge in those seasonal treats. So it really, for me, kind of runs from like Halloween, like late October up until the new year. So we're going to talk about some myths that I think we've adopted and maybe told ourselves over the last, couple of years about what weight gain is truly happening or if it's happening around the holidays. So drop in the comments or tell me what you think one of the most biggest myths that you've subscribed to, that you believed in, and maybe that you're passing on to your children or grandchildren and putting out there in the atmosphere about weight gain during the holidays. And then I want you to go to DelenaWatkins.com and read my latest blog that I put up called Maintaining Health During the Holidays. And I give you guys some simple tips about how you can maintain your health. And I debunk some of the myths as well as you read through my blog. So let's dive right in. So I'm going to give you one of the first ones that um, I myself have done this, and that is to think like on Thanksgiving Day, typically either don't eat breakfast or I eat very little. Why? Because I know later in the day I'm going to indulge in this big Thanksgiving meal. So my mind is saying to me, don't eat a lot in, earlier in the day because you got to save your calories for that big meal you're about to consume. And I know that I'm not alone. So ladies, drop it in the comments and let me know that whether or not you've done that and if you plan on doing that this Thanksgiving, like eating a light breakfast or no breakfast and then like saying to yourself, oh, I'm going to save my appetite or save all of my calories for this big Thanksgiving meal. If you've done that before, or if has been your thought process, because I want you to know that it is truly a big myth that saving, your calories for that Thanksgiving meal, no such thing. You might as well go ahead and indulge in whatever you normally indulge in. Don't change your eating habits because consuming that Thanksgiving meal, whether you skip breakfast or not, is not going to make that big of a deal, honestly. And I know, again, as I said before, I've done that myself. I've said that I'm not going to eat, or I've eaten a little bit of a breakfast and then kind of, indulge later because I know I'm going to eat more than I would normally eat at one sitting. Mm-mm. Don't worry. It's one day. You can consume in moderation those things that you enjoy. I always say that, when we lead with a restrictive mindset, we tend not to enjoy. So just be mindful of your meal and remember why you came together for that meal, and to not necessarily, eat according to whether or not you think you're going to gain weight. So just enjoy yourself. Forget skipping breakfast thinking that you're going to save your calories. That's a big, ridiculous myth. Number two, the seasonal sweets are the reason for a few extra pounds. I assure you that that slice or two of sweet potato pie, pumpkin pie, pecan pie, rice pudding, or whatever your sweet treat is that you normally have with your Thanksgiving meal is not going to be a contributing factor for any added weight gain or extra pounds. Now, if you continue to indulge and go over what I consider the 80-20 rule, 20% being that indulgence in the things that you enjoy, and then maybe you may find yourself on the higher side of the scale. But it is a big fat myth and a lie to think that eating your favorite holiday treat is going to contribute to weight gain. So again, be mindful, know that you're going to indulge and enjoy, and just be present. It really does not matter. Now, if you eat a couple of pies, we're not talking a slice of a pie. Now, if you eat a couple of pie, a whole entire pie, that's a whole nother subject, ladies. That's a whole other subject. There's something different going on with you wanting to eat an entire pie. But if you eat a slice or two, maybe take one with you, there's nothing wrong with that. All right, so that's myth number two, thinking that your sweets is going to contribute to extra added pounds. Number three on my list, going hard in the gym will cancel out the extra calories. I'm guilty of that. In the years past, I would say, because I used to do a turkey trot run, it was like a 5K on Thanksgiving morning. And to me, it was like I would go and do that knowing that I was working out, because I would work out leading up to the 5K turkey trot. And then I would be like, "Huh, I'm good. I did my workout. I'm able to enjoy and indulge in my Thanksgiving meal." No, absolutely not. That has nothing to do with it as well. Do not think that if you get up and you jog, you run, you work out, you sweat, that that's going to make a difference as well. It doesn't cancel out the calories. It doesn't work like that. Now, you may create a calorie deficit if you have expend more energy than the calories that you're taking in. That is a plus for you, but it does not. That is still a myth that it's going to negate whether or not you gain weight. Okay, that rhymed. So no, do not run yourself to the gym or work out extra hard, or do some of your cardio, your Zumba. That is all good. I never say don't do those things, but don't do them in anticipation or expectation, rather, that it's going to impact your holiday weight. All right. Myth number four I have on my list: it's good to detox or fast before holidays begin. Mm-mm, absolutely not. Now, if you want to fast, I never say, again, these are all healthy alternative things that you can do. So I never say, of course, don't detox or fast prior to holiday season if that's what you choose. But don't do it for the reason of thinking that doing that is going to impact your weight gain as well. Doesn't work that way. However, it is good if you want to do a detox, because I do, as I said before, my fall holiday starts around Halloween. I start to think fall around October leading up to Halloween. So I do a fall detox, not necessarily a fast, but I do a fall detox that may contribute to really just kind of me cleansing. For the most part, I don't do it in anticipation of weight gain. I usually just do it because I know that I'm changing what I'm going to be consuming, because I begin to consume a lot of fall fruits and vegetables, some butternut squash and things of that nature that I maybe wouldn't consume over the summertime. So doing that just kind of gets me in the mindset that I'm getting ready to kind of switch what I'm consuming. I don't do it again, as I said, for thinking that I'm leading into, oh, let me dump out and then I can fill back up, right? That's not the mindset. So don't think that I'm going on this, detox or this fast to dump out so that I can then go and indulge and eat for Thanksgiving dinner. Again, no, 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 no. That's not how it works. All right, number 5. And this is kind of like, I say this one for last because there's some debate and people kind of go back and forth with this. But number 5 is that you gain an average of 5 pounds during the holiday season. Now, you could very well feel as though you gained 5 pounds. And again, if you consume over that 80-20 rule, right? Again, you're eating a whole pie rather than a slice of pie. You're drinking more alcohol. You're not, consuming things in moderation. You could very well within that, kind of 2.5, 3 month period between Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year, could gain 5 pounds, but a lot of it can be bloat weight rather than fat weight gain, right? So there's a difference between fat weight gain versus being bloated, right? With excess water. So again, feeling, getting in your pair of jeans and noticing that they're fitting a little more snug versus getting on the scale and noticing that the scale is going in the opposite direction, right? Of where you want it to be. So it's one of those myths where it's has some truth to it that you can gain 5 pounds, but it's the pounds may not be fat pounds. You may be more or less bloated from what you're consuming. Your body is not, used to eating probably those more heavier nutrient dense foods, and so it'll respond accordingly, and you'll just begin to notice a lot of bloat just because you're consuming foods that you probably haven't consumed, especially in that in amount in such a short period of time. So just be mindful of that. So that, although I added it as a myth, can have some truth to it, but the average weight that a person gains over that holiday period is about 1 to 2 pounds. And I know, do not say, Delana, you must be crazy. I know that I gained at least 4 or 5 pounds over the holiday season. Again, you may feel like you gained that much weight, or if you do, it may be associated with more of bloating. And then it's just a matter of you kind of putting yourself back into that space of consuming your healthy foods, right? And cutting back on the alcohol. We tend to be more social around the holiday season. So, of course, we're socializing, we're seeing friends and family that we haven't seen in a while, and especially what we went through over this past 18 to 24 months with the COVID and being on the pandemic. So we're definitely going to be socializing around food more, I feel, definitely this holiday season than we have in, years past. So just be mindful of that. Again, go to my latest blog on DelanaWatkins.com, click on the blog and read some of my simple tips that I've added there for you to embrace. You can screenshot it if you're reading the blog on your phone and just refer back to them or prepare yourself for them during the Thanksgiving and Christmas and going into the New Year's holiday season. And they're very simple. It's not, again, I don't, if you follow me for any length of time, I do not kind of push this diet mentality. I more or less want you to embrace a healthy lifestyle. It is so much easier for you to think about a healthy lifestyle than it is about a restrictive avoidance type of diet, right? So that is what I embrace. That is what I talk about, and that is what I teach and educate on, is embracing a healthy lifestyle, not a diet, yo-yo diet, restrictive, kind of avoidance type of mindset. So this holiday season, I want you to continue with that and just be very mindful. I also, for Black Friday, am introducing, finally, I know you guys have been like waiting with anticipation. So, my team, we are launching for Black Friday the Women's Wellness Lounge membership group. And we are coming back with our monthly wellness chats, which I am absolutely just dying to wait. I mean, you know me, I just love to kind of get on here, teach, and do my thing. And so our monthly wellness chats will be returning, and our calendar for 2022 is already laid out. And so you can learn more about that again on my blog. Just click on the join the women's wellness community, or you can just click it and learn more. If you're not ready to join, that's fine as well. But if you are, I have a coupon for you, and you can get 40% off the monthly membership by using the code BLACK day, BLKDAY. So that's BLKDAY. And if you put that in, it will give you 40% off of your monthly membership. And with that, of course, you'll get your wellness chats. We have a Q&A session. You'll get a one-on-one 30-minute health discovery session with me as well. So that's all part of it. Of course, all of my health videos and resources and tools. Again, if you want to get on a healthy journey in 2022, now is the time to start. Now is the time to begin to embrace and figure out what you need to do. We're all kind of coming off of this pandemic. I always say your pandemic pounds or your quarantine 15. So this is the time for us to look at and evaluate our relationship with food, what it is that we need to do to embrace a healthier lifestyle and get in a community of women who understand your walk, who understand, the struggles, who understand, the mindset of, being on, feeling like you're on this yo-yo diet. The other piece of it is menopause. There's a lot of women in the group that are in part of the Minnow Squad, and I'll be sharing information about that as well, kind of really answering your questions around that in the Women's Wellness Lounge membership group. Okay, so that's part of it. The Minnow Squad is something different. That's the Facebook group where I share information, but being in this membership will allow you to really have some me time with Delana Watkins, the wellness maven. And you can kind of, as I say to people, plick and pluck my brain while we're in that group, especially during the Q&A sessions as we do them monthly around specific health topics. Okay. So I hope this was fun to really talk about the ridiculous myths, as I like to say. I like to refer to them as the ridiculous myths around, gaining weight over the holiday season. It's something that, of course, I think we've adopted over time. There is, not those 5 things that we talked about that you can do that would really lend to you kind of gaining weight. Again, if you embrace that healthy lifestyle, because believe you me, sisters, I will be indulging during Thanksgiving, because I always get that question, Delana, what do you do? Do you only, eat healthy? Yes, I eat healthy, but I do follow the 80-20 rule. I love me some macaroni and cheese and some sweet potatoes. I will indulge, in those things that I enjoy. Again, I don't deprive myself. I will be indulging in that tomorrow, and some, greens, and in between, I'll still have my fruits and vegetables. I still get up and do my whole protein load in the morning after I will not be doing my turkey trot though tomorrow, but I will be doing my Thanksgiving workout, but I won't be doing the 5K run. I haven't done that probably for the last almost 3 years. I haven't done the turkey trot, but I do still do. There's a group of us that get together in the morning and we do our Thanksgiving workout. So it's about an hour and a half, and we meet up at 7 in the morning and we do our workout. So that's just, a tradition, a norm for me. And as far as the eating, yep, we'll have my sweet potato pie too, and my rice pudding that I'm known to make. So I will be enjoying that. Yeah. So it really has nothing to do with, as I shared before, those 5 myths. So drop a line, ladies. Tell me what one of those myths that you can relate to, and also share with me what it is that you guys are cooking for Thanksgiving. Or if you're not cooking, what will you be having for Thanksgiving? Or what is a tradition that you have for Thanksgiving for you and your family? Because I think, again, a lot of us weren't able to get together last year during COVID. So this year, I believe that families will get together. And if you didn't have a tradition, I think there are a lot of families that will be starting traditions just because of what we've gone through for the last 18 months. All right. So again, visit my blog, DelanaWatkins.com, and just click on the blog tab, read it, screenshot it, jot down some notes, and share it. And also, I look forward to seeing you in the Women's Wellness Lounge and in the She Is Well Tribe. I have some amazing things coming up for 2022 that I'm working on that I cannot wait to announce and share with you guys. This has been amazing. I am on a new platform, which I think that I am truly enjoying. I have to get used to it. It's a different platform than what I was using before. I was using um, StreamYard, and then this is a different platform that I'm using to stream out. So, yeah, bear with me. I like it though. All right, ladies, enjoy your family. Have a happy Thanksgiving, and I will be back with you in the Wellness Lounge. Cannot wait for our, again, monthly chats to start up back in the She Is Well tribe. We have some amazing things. Stay connected because I cannot wait to share them with you. And I want you guys to be ready to make major changes in your healthy journey as we move forward, because I have a lot of great things to share with you, and resources as well, as we embark on 2022. So enjoy your families, and I'll talk to you guys soon.